home of the three-piece combos, pugilism company. This is Reed, BBS, Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies, UFC 229, the return of the notorious Conor McGregor, the return of the notorious Conor McGregor, expected to be UFC's biggest pay-per-view ever. And I have no doubts, McGregor is that dude. Biggest name in combative sports, boxing, or mixed martial arts since Floyd Mayweather's retirement. 23 months since Conor McGregor has competed in the octagon. Hasn't fought in any capacity since he boxed Floyd. July 2017, something like that. My man taps out in the fourth round via rear naked choke. I took the loss so bad that I put my wife in a rear naked choke later on last night. I didn't choke her, but it was from the rear and we was naked, if you know what I mean. Khabib Nurmagomedov, fluffy marshmallow hat and all, man, he straight up dominated Conor. It was not easy to watch, man. I'm a McGregor fan. I love his swag, and he can fight. Whether you like him or not, if you watch Conor McGregor in an octagon, you know he can fight. I love his ambition more than anything. That's what I love about him. He's about it. He'll box a boxer. Like, fuck it, okay, I'm a mixed martial artist, but to fight you, you're a boxer? Okay, I'll box your ass. He'll move up in weight. He'll fight a bigger dude. He'll accept a replacement opponent last minute, and he'll still perform. That's what I love about Conor McGregor. He could have fought Reed, BBS, or any of y'all, and the pay-per-view would still be successful. But he wanted to face the best possible opponent, which was the UFC 155-pound champion, Khabib Nurmagomedov. And hats off to Conor, man. But that said, I didn't enjoy watching the fight. But you can't do nothing, and I mean nothing, but respect the living hell out of Khabib's performance. Like, it was what it was. Sometimes in sports, in combative sports, there's manufactured beef, contaminated meat, if that's what you want to call it. But then other times, like, the beef is 100%, it's real. Like, it's USDA grade A beef. They just don't like each other. Period. And that's the case with Team McGregor and Team Khabib. Y'all remember the whole situation with the bus, and you seen the video footage of Conor throwing a barricade or a dolly. I don't know what it was exactly, but he hurled some large metallic object towards a bus and fractured several windows of said bus. Well, the people on the bus that McGregor hurled an object towards were Khabib Nurmagomedov and his people. That was the target of his angst in that moment. So this is not. So all the shit talk you heard and Conor attacking Khabib religiously and whatnot. Like, he doesn't like that dude. This was not to sell a fight by any means. It was not. Like, at all. So, but back to the fight itself, man. Khabib, he, every round, it seemed, just about every round, he took Conor down eventually, rather easily. He kept Conor down rather easily, and he put hands upon him when he was on the ground. He even, like in the second round, so Conor's thing is stand-up. Probably next to John Bones Jones, Conor has the best stand-up in all of mixed martial arts, in my opinion. But Khabib dropped him in round 2 with a right cross, and then he ground and pounded his ass for the rest of the round. Like, he just grounded and pounded the living shit out of him, dude. Conor's a tough dude, though. He's tough. He whooped Conor's ass, dude. He even tried to submit him with a Kimura. That's like an arm lock for those that don't know. A Kimura. He tried to arm lock him at one point. Now, Conor got out of it, but like that's how desperate his situation was. And the rear naked choke, just being honest, it wasn't even a tight one. But yet, Conor, he tapped. As could be predicted, mind you. In his own words, he said, when you put him wrong way, he gonna tap. When you put him wrong way, he gonna tap. And, shit. Khabib was true to his words. He made Conor tap. Now, of course, the story, instead of the fight that I just talked about, the story is the aftermath. As soon as McGregor tapped out, Khabib climbed the cage and went at Conor's jiu-jitsu coach. And once that happened, all hell broke loose, up to and including some of Khabib's boys getting in the octagon and swinging on Conor, who had already just got his ass whooped. He's like, God damn, I just tapped out against your boy. Now y'all coming to whoop my ass too? Like, shit, god damn. Look, this is a dead horse. How much more you want to beat this dead horse? I'm the dead horse. Quit beating me. Shit. God damn. Anyways, 3 of Khabib's boys were arrested. And in a gangster ass move, after 3 of Khabib's boys were arrested for attacking McGregor, Conor would not press charges, and they were subsequently released. McGregor walks and he talks and he was like, you know what, charges to the game. I ain't gonna press charges. Fuck that. We got history. It all started back, like Conor's main, his closest training partner is a dude named Artem Lobov. Artem. Well, Artem was gonna fight on a card in New York, and from what I've read and heard, after the weigh-in or before the weigh-in, sometime around that, he ran into Khabib's people, and they said some slick shit to him. And Artem called Conor, who was in Ireland, I believe, and Conor got on a fucking plane, and the very next day flew from Ireland to the U.S., New York. And yeah, that's when the bust shit happened. He had his boys back. Conor McGregor is about it. He's just that dude. A lot of these celebrities, they hire goons. They have people who handle their shit. Well, Conor McGregor is his own goon. He's his own goon. He handles his own beef. Like he squashes his own conflicts, period. So he wouldn't press charges though. He would not press charges. Now, with all that said, purses were withheld, or Khabib's was anyway. I don't know, even as I speak, if he's gotten paid by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. But I'll say it's hard to turn off that adrenaline, especially in that particular scenario. You haven't liked this dude or his camp for several months, and as soon as I beat you, I'm supposed to turn it off and be a gentleman. You got to be classy. You have to be professional. I get it. But let's not throw too much shade at Khabib either. And I'm saying this as a Conor fan. It's hard to turn that adrenaline off when the beef is real. Anyways, from the home of the 3-piece combos, Pugilism Company, this is Reed, BBS. Blackbird Sugar, bachelor's in boxing studies. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.